Sylvia Cadasse, Mannees Bakery. My husband and I started in 1990. We will say 91. He stopped he stopped working in 1990, and we started in 1991. Because he knew bakery, we both knew banking, and we couldn't very well open a bank, so we had to do something. He had then moved on to his uncles, Cadasse brothers, and so what else would we have done? We started to deliver. So we'd make the bread and deliver to the different supermarkets, and it went from that to being here in 1996, and then setting up, of course, setting up Mannees here, and we went from bread, regular cakes. Then we expanded. We got more supermarkets. We got hotels. We lost hotels. We changed. We developed a product where we started making party size pastry, and then we added roti, and in recent years we added the roti and dal and akra and the catering side of the business. But in the bread department, we do the usual whole wheat, sliced rolls and loaves, and we do white bread with hamburgers, hot dogs, the usual, dinner rolls, sliders, that sort of thing. The production process starts the previous afternoon. So the bakers start anytime between 1 in the afternoon and 3. And depending on what determines what time they finish, is determines the production, how big a production it is. So the more bags of flour you have to wait, the more time it takes. We have 3 types of flour. We get flour from Grenada, flour from St. Vincent, flour from Saint Lucia. And in a lot of cases, the quality of your flour and and of course the quality of your mixing dictates what kind of product you have. We have pretty experienced bakers, but let me also tell you, there is an issue that is the biggest, if not one of the biggest, if not the biggest issue in the baking industry, for both cakes, pastry, and bread: the availability of bakers. One of the things about baking, the hours are long. It's a process. So you need the flour, sugar, yeast, shortening, water. You put your ingredients into a high-speed mixer. It mixes. You put it out on the table, or you put it out in a divider rounder, and you have your bread. However, it must sit and rise before you can bake it. So it is a process. So because of that, it can be considered to be time consuming. And so in these days of I want it now, everything fast, that is a dying art, if you can call it so. So I have always felt that at some point that should be taken up at a national level, where they train, whether it's a baking school, a baking institute, a training institute, and then you send them to the bakeries as apprentices, 3 months, whatever. We assess them. Then they get prior knowledge, so there are certain things that they understand, and you don't have to start from scratch. Through it all, I've never regretted. The experience has been difficult, especially after losing my husband in 2022. I suddenly found myself, after all those years, I found myself alone, not very familiar with the production side of bread, but being knowledgeable about the cake and pastry side. So it has not been an easy journey in the last 4 years for us, but we are there. We'd like to think that our quality is still there. Eventually, I expect to make my exit at some point in the near future. However, there's still a lot of scope in the baking industry. It is that we, as part of the baking industry, we need to talk about the things that we need. We need to be able to sell ourselves better than we've been doing.